Wanna go somewhere? Got the short in those days. Listen, look at. I got a whole bunch of these that I'm gonna try to dig out of here. Got my gloves. I got a mini screwdriver, flathead, handy dandy butter knife, and just a little picker thingy. So we are going to try to clean these. They're thick in there. It's thick in there. Yuck. Gonna lay down some paper towel also. Dun dun. They're slightly. They're dusty. They're not super dirty. But these guys are. See, I think I'm gonna open up the what are these called? Belts, buckles. So I can get all the way in here. So we're gonna try to get all this out. Let me scoot up a little bit. Do you see how thick that is in there? It's like muck, dirt, grime. I'm gonna try to scrape it out because the pool just opened here on my property, and I like wearing these because they don't slip around like flip flops. Last night, 45. Oh, you see that? I think I might be tearing actually into my shoe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see though. I'd seen some at Ross the other day for $8. They're like basically like these with the cork bottom. Bubba shot the jukebox last night. Heard a very sad song that made me cry. I'm about 45. There's a lot of people out today. This is what's come off so far. It's so hard. You hear this? Last night, everybody sad song, they cried. 45. It's kind of windy today here in Las Vegas. Yuck. I'm gonna scoot a little closer. him coming. I wish I could jukebox last night. It's a nice day out though. It's not too hot. So this is when see all this yuckies. Actually, I got some gloves because I want to dig it with my fingers because I feel like I'm ripping the bottom of the sole of my shoe out. And like I said, I would still love to wear them. I got a butter knife, a mini screwdriver flathead. Because it does stink. It is stinky. It's pretty gross. You know, I can't see comments horizontally. Let's see. Fat. I have a sports bra on. Oh, actually, two top. Oh, there's. I see it now. Zoom feet. I can't. Trying to get this caked on nastiness out of my slides. But like I said, I think I'm peeling this sole. I should have brought some bottled water, spray water out there. I don't know if I'll be able to, oh no, I'm like peeling up the fabric. Let's see. Where's the butter knife? I mean, that's kind of working. See what I've got so far. Yuck. This smells so funky. Oh my god, I hope this is not a package being delivered. Watch. Can you guys see this? It's so gross. It smells so funky. I actually think the screwdrivers, this flathead screwdriver is the best way. It's kind of like a mini shovel. Shovel. There's like this big hill of crap. I think I've had these shoes for 4 years. Yeah, I think I got them in 2021. It smells so bad. Watch it make my feet hurt now because like my feet are accustomed to like oh God. There it goes. I got that big hump. I'm gonna pick it up and show you. It's like dry foot gunk. Oh no. See if I can get this off the big toe. Okay. They look horrible now. It's like I'm an archaeologist. You guys ever watch that mud lurking or whatever lurking? Where people like dig, find treasures. So crazy. But I think I got it. I got this hump right here. Let's see. I can loosen it. It stinks. It smells like Fritos and just yuckiness. It smells like foot gunk. Ow. Let me actually move my weight before I get like. There it goes. I see that peeling away. Look, you can actually see the color of the sole. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Let me show you the difference. So I gotta do this one also. Represents on the way. what the before looked like, right? Look. See that difference? I gotta do this one. It's all yucky. Look. You see what I got out of it? Look at this nasty pile of yuck. It's gross. That's not even all of it. There's stuff all in the little cover thingy. You guys see that? Try to bend it where it won't blow out because it's kind of bendy. I got that all out of one shoe. It's pretty smooth. Okay. Let's set this over here. Yuck. How one of the bottoms? This is where I put the most pressure at. So you can see like the design is over here, but it's not over here. And like you can tell like the strap is barely hanging on here. Super one down here. Oh, and the bottoms. See how they stand? But it's the same as what parts get dirty on my actual feet. Okay, I want to drink some of my Sprite. Pop the thumb out of this. Let's take a breaky break. And then on to the next one. Is this better lighting? You can see where I dug this shoe out. So this is the one that I'm going to do next. That's not sandal, that's build-up. I want to go to the pool. Yeah. Okay. I think I got it where I can see comments. These sandals give me a crazy suntan though on my foot on the top. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm gonna switch spots actually. Back up. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. the support that's been encrusted in them. It's like there's like a Dr. Scholl's, but made out of grossness. These gloves that make my hands sweaty. I sweat really easily though. Phew. Put those back on in a sec. Trapped in a piece of gunk in the gloves, I guess. I love Patsy Lopez. Thought there was something floating in my cup, but luckily there wasn't. If anybody wants this foot yuckiness that I'm scraping out of my sandals, let me know. I can divvy it up. I got a whole bunch of it. Where's pigeons? Somebody threw a trash bag out, and it's not in the trash can. There's like pigeons fighting. Oh, hold on, I got something in my pants. It's poking me. All right, let's do this next one. Oopsies. You're sparking up. See, I smoked a little bit earlier, and like I always smoke, and so like I decided maybe not this. Look at this junk. Anybody want this? So much. Ew. Can you smell it? I'm not even going to. It's going to flap up and I'm going to inhale it. Let's do this one. Using my feet as braces. I think that this works the best. This flathead, mini flathead. And I think I'm only going to put one glove on. They're so damp inside now. I don't even know if my fingers can fit them. You can? It's gross. Okay, no glove. They're too damp. Let's go for this rock that the builder provided. Oh. I go to the rock. Oh God, you see that? Just relaxing. I'm glad you like them. This has like everything embedded in it. I see glitter. I see dog hair. Chasing just a dream. You see? That's how deep it is. Having you angel, running in ghost. So you can see where the actually bottom of the sole is. Can you see the color there? It's like a tan. See here? This is thick right here. I feel like I'm whittling. Is that how it? Whittling wood? But I'm just scraping gunky, funky crusties out of my slides. Sandals. Wearing my 6 shoes and running miles on the only catch. Singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. Oh, I gotta stretch your legs for a second. Intense times. It stinks. Like as I get in the thick layer, it just smells like fuck. Gross. It's coming up in chunks though. The lady just walked in. Yuck. Honestly, I don't think these have much longer. I can probably get like another like year out of them. But I think by next summer, I don't know if these guys will be available for out in the public wear. Cause your love goes to Charlene and down to the rain. See this? This is out of that shirt. See? This is the other one. second. Because I think I hear a bunch of people about to walk by. Summer's night, Billy Bob Chardonnay. I need to get this big toe. That's pretty easy. And then just this. I think it's good. Smells like Fritos. Smells like corn chips, really. Corn chips, popcorn, some cheese. Like, it's honestly like a clay. It's like homemade water. This is the last bit of it. I'm gonna dump it. It's all raggedy looking. I need like a filer, right? Sand it down. I think it's good. I'm gonna put my straps back in place. Yeah, this strap right here is barely hanging on. Barely, barely. Okay, this goes under like that, yes. Alright, guys. So let's so gross. This could definitely be close to 16 ounces. Look at this. This is so gross. So nasty. This all came out of my shoe. It smells horrible. Okay. Let's fold it up. Put it in a Ziploc in case anybody wants it. Hold on, let me move this back. Literally your ashtray. Provolone, it's more like, yeah, like, you know how Swiss cheese has that distinctive Swiss cheese smell? It's like that. But that's not my ashtray. That was my shoes. Now they're clean. See that? Still pretty rough. They stink. It's like all exposed. Let me see you guys real quick I can get this yucky. get some good nutrition out of it, honestly. Okay. So that task is over. You guys see that? My titties, my boobs are sweating on this. Fresh, fresh. Looks pretty decent, right? Fairy dust. This is like a fairy off of like a Big Mouth. Have you guys ever watched that show? I could probably mix some in here and make some very, very, very potent tea. It's like toe tea. That'd be disgusting. Should I roll up? Should I roll a joint? Yes. I got a little bit more. Maybe feel my butt crack hanging out. See my big toes dirty. Yeah, they are pretty worn down. They're like molded. They're like kind of like boats. See, they're not flat. Look, they're not gunked up. I can actually see the brown. They're not black. Let's see. If I get on my own account, maybe I can read it. Right? And then I can talk to you guys. The aftertaste? Clean, yeah. Let's see how the message. I'm ready to know. Yay. See, I never even think about it. But I definitely can. I was just trying to listen to some music or something. I am going to grab some marijuana. Or no. Maybe come back live with a pre-roll. Just working on my fitness. I think the helicopters are making the rounds here in Vegas. Like they come from like Nellis Air Force Base, which I live really close to. Excuse me. Let's see what we can do. Oh, Batman X. Those are my favorite quick shoes. I love them. I just slide them on. Now my checkered shoes are probably my favorite ones because, you know, they're closed toes, but they're just as yucky in the inside, but I really don't care. They're more sticky inside. Sticky icky. Let's see. Can we make a pole or something? Let's see. Share, save, clip. Did y'all hear that? Was that tires or a dog? Let's do angel dust. Gross. Yeah. Maybe it's kids hollering. I'm not sure. So I was like, so I can tell if it was a dog hollering or tires squealing or a kid yelling. Mm. But like I said, they did open the pool up. I think I should come back on and wash these bad boys. That's too bad, right? Kind of. Time to cut them. Maybe like a file them down a little bit. My butt crack is going to show when I stand up. So let me prep myself. Actually, because my kids are here, I'm gonna actually just get up and go grab my grinder and some MJ. I'm gonna pour this out because it's starting to look suspicious to me. Let's see, I'll grab a Ziploc to put this stuff in and show you the amount that's actually in here because you will not believe the amount of foot crusties. So I'm gonna mute this in case my kids ask me some kind of random question, okay? Okie dokie. Can you hear me? Can you hear the whistle blowing? First, let's dump this. My feet got dirty. Walking around. Let's put this yucky sandal dust in here. Honk. Honk if you're horny. Yeah. That's so gross. Shake the bag. Watch it. Shake the bag. I came out here with a lump in my shoe. Okay. I could feel that my crack was starting to sweat right here. And unfortunately, my papers got wet the other night, so it was a brand new pack too. So I stuffed them in my fan and let them blow. Thankfully, most of them are still usable. Let's see, I got some different MJ. It's social wedding pie, or wedding pie. If you think those shoes are old, you guys should see this grinder. I've had this grinder since 2019. This bad boy is old. Old. It still gets the job done. I haven't had to buy one. So I just take it and I'm like, what will fill my joint? So I take it like this, a good pinch, roll it around, look at it, a little bit more. Close that bad boy up. You had a wedding cake? A week ago. About a week ago. And then we can just sit here. I'm going to scooch back. Somebody's pulling up, so let's not make a scene. Be like, what? If anybody's wondering, that's grape Kool-Aid. Strawberry milk. You know, like my neighbor, I've been living in this apartment complex. Like this July will be the 3rd July. But yeah, I'm gonna be moving anyway. But my neighbor, this is how like I just don't talk to people. Like I don't want people in my business. I don't want to be in other people's business. Boo boo blah blah beep beep. But she asked me a question. No. Like I think her grandson, like she might have custody of her grandson, and the ice cream truck was going by, and so like these kids were like out here riding their bikes and skateboarding and like running around with scooters and shit. So I was like, I asked her in Spanish. I was like, does he want ice cream? Do they want ice cream? And so she was like, oh, you speak Spanish? I was like, oh, yeah. So like now, I can tell she doesn't gossip as much or out loud in front. She was like, "Oh, I thought you were a black lady," and I was like, "Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm pretty much just a black lady." But she said, "Yeah, got her grandson and like two other kids, some ice cream." But they, like I said, they're out here in the sun, playing outside all day long. So, and then the little boy was like, "My grandma wants to know." Like the little boy speaks English. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Dang, I'm losing so much marijuana. Just falling, falling, falling. Doo-doo-doo-doo. No. And right now, I don't know where you guys are at, but it's like graduation week. My kids graduated last year, so. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this stuff or I will forget it. This stuff is crazy. This right here is the powdered stuff. The end of it, it's like all powdery, and then this is the chunky. I want to go dig for gold. I want to go to the mountains. Da-da-da-da-da. Really? Really? Back again. I've been there. I've been there twice. And I used to live in New Jersey for like a little while. Way long ago, 2009. Way long ago. The lady is airing up her tire. I think she has like a slight flat. Philly, I went to the museum. I actually got in trouble because it was the first time that I ever been to like a major museum. Is the one that Rocky ran up the stairs. I've been to Love Park or whatever it is. It's had like the love sign there. But at the museum I got in trouble because like I was so excited and I touched a painting and the security guard was like, "No, no." And I was like, "Oh shit, sorry." Do they stand? Yes, you know that. Gosh. And then I also walked along the river. It was like a weird name, like Skull, like Scuts. I think it started with an S. And I had never seen a river like in metropolitan area, or like, a metro area, and I was so confused because, I'm from the country. Like, I moved to Las Vegas. I'm not from Las Vegas. So, like, I'm from, like, the country. And so seeing the river all murky and, like, I was like, there would be no way that I could fish out of that river. '06. 2006. Mm-mm-mm. Some cookies. Can I just bring them closer? I have short lines. Very short arms. Also, I had a actual Philly cheesesteak at like this building that was um, shaped like a triangle in Philly. So it was a building shaped like a triangle where I got like a traditional, original Philly cheesesteak. I also, um, wasn't. I rode public bus for the first time whenever I went to Philly. Also stayed in this motel. No, I think it was a hotel, but it was like the first time I was there, I stayed like in like the city part in an old school hotel that had no elevators, and there was a sink in the room, but it was like old school, like built like how you think of like New York or something. And the second time I went though, I stayed at this hotel that was still like the 70s. Like the interior and the decoration was still like the 70s. I liked it. It was very retro. Yes, they do. Yes. However you say that river. Yes, I was like, no, there's no way people are fishing in this river. Yep. And I went to a mall, and the guy that I was trying to date at that time, well, I guess I was dating him, this older dude, right? I think he's like, he was like 17 years older than me or something. Like he was only like 5 years younger than my mom at that time, or something like that. Anyways, he had like grown kids. Well, not grown kids, but he had like 3 kids. And we went to this mall, and we watched um, Alvin and the Chipmunks. But I think it was the one with like the girl chipmunks in it. Anyways, that was a whole story. I just like, I don't know. It was more of a thing for me. It was like, anyways, my dating, whenever I date people, it's not necessarily of like how they look and the attractiveness in that level when it comes to looks. It's about being quirky or odd or weird, because obviously I think I have some of that going on. So, anyways, this old dude. The second time I seen him though, the second time I went to go visit in Philly, uh, I refused to kiss the guy though, because he had a whole bunch of cold sores, and I was like, yeah, nah, no, thank you. What? A catfish? Nah, it was probably just a cat that fell into that river and then morphed into something resembling a catfish. Because I don't know, it could be better now. But back in the day, yeah, so like 2000, shiz, I don't know, 9, 2008, that water did not look healthy to me. And then I went into like a gay district. I remember that, and there's a lot of like market like sales, like people having like little booths and stuff. The water didn't look fresh. There's a park by that museum though that was really nice. Remember that whole trip there? There was like no intimacy because, like, yeah, like I said, the person had like two cold sores, and I just couldn't. I was like, no, 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 no. Thank you, Shane. Thank you. Thank you so much. I kind of want to go help this lady that's trying to air her tires. Just trying. I don't think I got no fix it flat left. I would go dig in the closet, but I think she can do it. I think she got it. Do a soccer movement? I'm outside. I don't have any socks beside me. A soccer move. I got some Dragon Ball socks that I got the other day that I haven't taken out. So what I did earlier was these guys. I got these sandals. These are some of my favorite sandals. We're full of this nasty scissor gloves that I use. These nasties are scraped out of these soaps. I hope she can get a tire up and inflated. Oh, Chilla. Oh, it's a helicopter. You hear it sounds different? It sounds more zoomy than like bassy. It's not like doo 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 like the military helicopters. This one sounds like it's like beep. They smell like corn chips and vinegar with a sprinkle of Swiss or Parmesan. Maybe somebody said provolone, and I don't want to say provolone because I like to eat provolone. I don't like Swiss cheese. Yeah, he's circling. The helicopter is circling us. A slide removal? Yeah, you want slides? I can do that. Slide it on. I'm not that flexible. Peekaboo. Now they're dusty. More dusty. Hey, could you please, ma'am, ma'am with the slides? Could you please? I'll be like, no, I can't. And then you'll be out of luck because I'm willing to put them on. One day I'll fly away. Is that better? Here's some motorcycles. But people use this main drag of road in front as like a racetrack. Dang, my feet look fat. Do they not look fat right now? It's supposed to look skinny and dainty. Aren't women supposed to have like dainty feet? I feel like that quality skipped over me. I got big stompas. You know, like on, God, have you guys ever seen that movie? We're Back. Is this Melanie Sabin? I think it's when, let's see, like anytime that I'm working in the summer and my actual work shoes, because they're thick and padded, they're comfortable, like I don't feel anything, like I don't feel the rocks that I step on or anything in them, but I don't wear socks with them. I used to when I first got them, but whenever I started working the job that I do, I caught on real quick that here in Las Vegas with the heat in the summer, there's no way that I can wear socks and survive at work. So I would say like whenever I have like 4 days on and I don't wash them, obviously, I mean, they're work shoes, there's no reason to clean them, I don't think. So yes, whenever I have like 4 days straight of work in the summer, they're horrible. I just got over it, like even like some of the my coworkers, the girls, because it's hospitality, right? So yeah, I'd be like, y'all, don't come in here taking so long because my feet might knock you out. So it's like a known thing anyways amongst my couple of coworkers. Big feet, good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, size of 11 in women. Pretty sure these 11s, it might be a ward off. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see shit on the bottom of those. But those the stinkiest. And also because my work shoes are like super durable and comfy. I've worn them to climb the mountains. So I don't know if you guys wanna, if you know, but been to Frenchman Mountain a couple of times. Climbed to the peak where there's a layoff where you can see the whole city. And also Red Rock. There's a cropping of mountains that are called the Calico Mountains. I've climbed those too. So anytime that I do those, go mountain climbing, which I haven't in a while, yeah, they're extra potent. Potent. But I sweat really easy also. This way to go. Alright, gotta remember to break this in. This in. You guys go up here. The papers. Tucked over here. I got my baby screwdriver. Okay. Let your belly hang. Eat, oh, eat, oh. I'm gonna make some shrimp tonight. I think I'm just gonna do some garlic water shrimp and some noodles. Probably linguine. Yeah, I gotta start packing anyways. I gotta start putting shit away. I wanna move out of Las Vegas, but not completely. How much? Peekaboo. How much do we zoom? Okay, let's see. Let's zoom in. Zoom. 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 Zoomed in as much as I can. How do you do it? Push, zoom it out. Zoom in, zoom out. Stone. Oh, feet. Oh, God. This way. Zoom. Do. Did you guys ever do that when you were little? Like copy the bird sounds? I swear I was talking to him. I swear I could speak. I can speak to animals. I swear by it. Anyways, still to this day. No, I guess not. Are you using? Oh no, I think that's a person. God damn it. Fees. I'm trying to talk to birds. So back here. It means I'm gonna have to get up. What about soul side view? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. I'm gonna chat later. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your day.